Hi and welcome to the Leek and District Sunday League Football Roundup for Sunday the 2nd of March. Sponsored by J Howson of Carlton and Rogers Barber Shops. Valiant travelled to Congleton to meet Vale Hoppers in the Howson League Cup. Hoppers started with 9 men, including their veteran secretary Rob Walker, but showed good intent when Steve Byram hit the bar from the halfway line in the very first minute. Then Matt rushed and put them in front from a corner in the 13th minute. Fortunately, a 10th player turned up and they managed to keep Valiant at bay until half time. In the second half, however, it was different as Valiant turned on the pressure as Hoppers tired. Billy Sheldon levelled within 3 minutes of the restart and Pope put them into the lead from a free kick in the 53rd. Lee McNicholas added a third from the spot shortly after Lee Fowler and a second from McNicholas completing the rout by the 75th minute. In the only league game of the day, Leek Snooker Centre also travelled to Congleton to meet Railway Inn to produce an absolute thriller. Both sides made a bright start, attacking start, straight from the kick-off. Snooker Centre scored on 6 minutes after good work down the wing, won a corner, and Dan Kelter had to outjump the Railway defence to head home. Railway pushed forward looking for a reply, creating chances, but they couldn't finish. Snooker Centre pushed on, and after 41 minutes they were rewarded when Tom Woolley scored to give them a 2-goal lead. Railway desperately needed half-time to regroup, but Snooker Centre kept the pressure on and Zach Carr scored their third in the 45th minute. The second half saw the Railway start strong, back steaming at them, and desperate to get back into the game. And the breakthrough came on 55 minutes when Dave Harvey scored an absolute screamer from 35 yards. Snooker Centre had a further blow when Lee Harrop was sent off. The Railway maintained the pressure and were rewarded again with the equaliser in the 65th minute when Dave Harvey struck another outstanding long-range effort which flew into the net over the helpless Snooker Centre keeper. The Snooker Centre made substitutions to counteract the pressure, but Ben Wild broke onto a long ball for the Railway in the 75th minute, getting past the Snooker Centre defence, and he wasn't snookered, with a shot that was knocked into the net by a defender running back towards the goal, making 3-3. Both teams were fighting hard for the win, but now they could find the net again. In the Subsidiary Cup Group A, Wellington United took an early lead after just 4 minutes away to Biddletown Diamonds through Matt Wood. By the half hour, Biddle had snatched the lead back though, and through Jack Faulkner and James Welsh. Welsh added another 8 minutes into the second half, and more agony was piled on Wellington when they were reduced to 10 men. Adam Close gave them hope in the 78th minute to reduce the deficit, but young Sam Faulkner sealed the game for Biddle with 5 minutes to go. In Group B, leaders Dyer's Arms were away to Waterhouses. Now Dyer's started the stronger with Ben White opening after 2 minutes, finding the Waterhouse defence in disarray, and they continued to dominate for half hour but with no further reward. Waterhouses responded through Jake Binns in the 35th minute to make it level at the break. There was nothing between the two sides until the 78th minute when Dan Buxton cut in from the right, missed it with his left foot to fool the Dyer's keeper to give Waterhouses the 3 points. Shame. Wellington United's poor form in the Subsidiary Cup continued, losing 5-2 to Hare and Gate Strollers. United didn't help themselves by starting with 10 men. Strollers were soon in the lead though through Ben Venables and Martin Machin. Wellington rallied but couldn't make a breakthrough in the first half, and it went to the 75th minute before James Scragg replied from a corner for United. Ian Hicks quickly restored the 2-goal lead before Adam Taylor followed up on a Ricky Barr effort. Jason Bold added for Strollers in the 80th minute as the United keeper spilled the ball and had an own goal in the 85th minute, sealed it for Strollers. And that's the end of the Leek and District one.